Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is a special stream. It's going to be me and MBT discussing ban lists as part of my series Card Corner. I started a little early. MBT's not here yet. Started a little early so I could get some things out of the way. It is still the October Spooky Pride Tipathon. If you want to help contribute to it, here is all the goals. You can give us some money using the tip link, !tip in chat should get you there. And yeah. Okay. I think we're good to go. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me Okay, should be in just a second here. Don't know the protocol here. Guess I'll just hit the button. All right. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing all right, in case you're wondering. Happy Halloween, by the way, everyone. Happy Halloween. I hope you're having a good one. I love Halloween, so yeah. Hope you're having a great Halloween, everyone. Hi, Morphe. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Halloween. I guess Sabrina, Halloween's already over for you, isn't it? I'm doing all right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're doing well. Halloween, Halloween. Just waiting for MBT to pick up the phone. Hello, Key. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day, Key. I hope you're having a great day, Morphe, as well. I hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, November 1st for you. That's sad. So sad. So yeah, we're just waiting. Looks like MBT is watching weird crap online. So waiting for that pickup. And the frames are dropping. Hell yeah, let's go. Go frames, go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and head over to where we're gonna be spending most of our day. Having as good a day as you can muster, ate some candy. Hell yeah. Candy good. Yeah, we're gonna be spending our time. Oh, my internet's seen. What happened to it?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. I am just getting ready for a stream. Whoa. Let's see here. Where's my? I guess it's there. We go. All right. So yeah. MBT is here, so it's time to start. This is Card Corner, a show where I and a guest discuss card mechanics and design as philosophy and game mechanics and so on and so forth. I have MBT on today to discuss the thing that I think he has thought about more than perhaps anyone else, ban lists.
Oh, I thought that he has thought more than anybody else was going to be like how to actually win a game with Ghost Trick. But yes, that would actually be you, I think.
Yeah, I have thought deeply about how to win a game with Ghost Trick. The key is don't.
It's just do not enter.
Dude.
So we're talking ban lists, right?
Yeah, we're talking ban list, not just in a Yu-Gi-Oh context, but in a general card game mechanic sense. And also for everyone who doesn't know, I am Vampire Ian, vampire VTuber and card game extraordinaire. That's right, there's a VTuber on the channel. Pull out your Hamilton
VTubers.
references.
Yo, do you know the rapping VTuber, or is that racist to ask? You don't all know each other, right?
It's extremely racist. I'm going to write the twitlonger right now.
That's fine. I mean, I am racist against whatever's going on, like in Hamilton, anyway. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's fair. uh, so yeah, ban lists.
Banlists.
For visual aid, obviously, I have brought up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden and Limited list. But really, we're just in podcast mode. So
Sick.
So just say things. That's basically the idea here. So I guess to start things off, we're both Yugists.
It is true, sadly. The unfortunate fact of life.
Let's talk about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Does its ban list. People have mixed opinions about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Does its ban list. Where do you stand?
Yu-Gi-Oh's ban list is extremely funny to me. The concept of ban list in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it has to exist because Konami keeps releasing cards that just do absolutely everything. And because we don't have set rotation, there's no real incentive to buy new product unless there's like a background power creep that eclipses every previous deck at a rate of like one. Every single pack, every deck is better than every previous deck. So the way to get around that is to sort of invent set rotation by putting a lifespan on a lot of cards and decks and being like, okay, this deck is clearly good, but after a couple of years, we are going to ban it to shit, at which point it will either be rogue playable or just never playable again. And those are really the only two options. And that's how it's used in the TCG. Effectively to push product in absence of rotation by implementing a pseudo rotation anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely an element of that. The way, I mean, like you could see that so clearly with the way that Power of the Elements and Darkwing Blast have been structured as far as what cards are put in them. And then obviously with the way the ban list functions as set rotation in some minor ways, like the two of them together can create that. It's definitely weird. I don't think there is a card game that has quite as robust, like if I scroll down here, it goes for a while. This is a very robust list.
I'm pretty sure there is not a game with a list like this. That's the result of, I guess, the longevity of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, it's stuck around for a long time. There's a lot that needs to be on there. It's hard to keep track of the singular format with, 11, 12,000 cards in it. And for that reason, there are going to be a lot of misses. But even, Magic the Gathering formats like Vintage and Legacy don't have ban lists that are this ridiculous. Personally, I am of the opinion a significant amount of this shit doesn't really even need to be on here anyway, as I'm sure that all of you in the comments already know. But there's probably about 120 cards that absolutely must be on this list, or there will be immediate negative gameplay ramifications.
Yeah. For those of you in my audience who are not Yu-Gi-Oh heads, because I do have a couple of those. My audience is half Yu-Gi-Oh players that are gay and half VTubers that are gay. It's all gay. It's just all gay.
And it's like it's less of a Venn diagram and more of a circle as well.
Exactly. So what we have there is what MBT is referring to is the Masochist Banlist tournament, which do you want to describe that?
Yeah, I don't even know if we're ever going to do it again, but the concept is around Banlist season, we host a tournament in which we aim to remove as many cards as possible off the ban list without impacting what the top decks are. and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I will say for the past like 3 or 4 ban lists, Konami has removed cards from the actual ban list that even we, when removing half the list, were like, no, that's too far. Like we never took Fairy Tale Snow off, I don't think.
Right. That
I
was
was like, we'll
what was
never do
going
it.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, we all know how that worked out.
Yes. Absolutely bizarre. Just so everyone on my side knows, I turned off alerts. I have paused alerts. There was a lot of them all at once, and they're too loud. So, um, so yeah, Fairy Tale Snow, very briefly off of the ban list. It literally one ban list, at one, and it was too much.
I think they made it through 2, but yeah, dog shit
Yeah.
fucking card. I can't believe that they took it off. Jet Synchron was a card that when we took off, it had immediate like gameplay implications. But the deck that used that unban to make it 2 finals and win the entire thing is now unplayable because they hit Chaos Ruler. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, and that is a crazy card. So like, obviously crazy cards. That's like a challenge of the ban list is like which card do you hit? I think that's one of
Yeah.
the biggest challenges of a ban list is figuring out which card needs to be hit. And
Yeah.
obviously they're hitting the wrong. In a lot of cases, they're hitting the wrong one.
Part of the problem is that you can't really hit the problem card if the problem card is one of the new cards, right?
Mhm.
Because if the purpose of the ban list is like economic, if they're trying to incentivize people to buy the new product, you have to ban whatever old cards exist within the deck before you hit the new stuff. And that sucks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like pot, the pots. And like obviously there's differing opinions on whether Pot of Desires needed to go to one, but the fact that Pot of Desires was at one and the other pots were not, I think is like questionable.
Mhm.
Like pot of maybe not Pot of Extrav, but certainly Pot of Prosperity, as we see in Master Duel. I think the Master Duel hit to one is actually one of the few good hits Master Duel has done as a ban list, separate from the other two.
The pot thing is pretty transparent. Prosperity is in kind of a strange spot though, because like it's fine, but it's like clearly like it's not seeing play in either of the top 2 decks in the
Yeah.
TCG, and it's seeing heavy play in the third best deck, but that deck, I mean, would just play whatever. Certainly like a year ago, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was everywhere, and then conveniently when the top decks don't play it, we get reprints. It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
um so yeah, I mean, like this is basically how Konami's ban list has worked since the first one is it's been set
Mm.
up in this way to push product, slowly hitting things that need to be hit, although not too fast, so that the product that needs to get sold gets sold. But there's other models.
Because I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh is sort of from the get, just they're kind of working by the seat of their pants, right? Like I don't think they really expected Yu-Gi-Oh to I mean Kazuki Takahashi didn't expect Magic the Gathering ripoff to be as popular as it was. Then
Mhm.
they didn't expect Yu-Gi-Oh the show to have to focus on the card game. Then they didn't expect that people would want to actually play it and take it seriously outside of the Duel Monsters anime. And then they didn't expect that they would have to rectify a lot of the cards that they printed early that had an insane power level because people were upset that they were losing to them. Like the first couple ban lists are clearly like a sorry guys, we fucked up and didn't think through these interactions because we were making a game for children. Um, but I mean around like post I guess the GOAT list is the first really good one where it's like the lists that start coming out during GX are extremely targeted at getting people to play the new goddamn decks. And since like '09, that's pretty much how we've been doing it.
Yeah, and that is like that is like how it is structured as like it very much feels like a, oh crap, these cards have to go, and then it turns into what it is now. It's structured in a way like just like, oh, we can hit these cards to one. Like with the first lists are like limit pot of greed.
Mm.
Limit this, limit that. We're not gonna ban anything outright. Just hit them now, like to one, so that they're not destroying the format.
Yeah, we want to see like the cool, sexy cards from the show that were super game warping. You just don't want it to be like every game you just pot into pot into pot into pot.
Yeah, and then eventually they realize that even one pot is like super sacky, and then so that has to go.
Yeah,
And then we start
chat's right.
getting.
The one that actually made a real lasting changes was the Invasion of Chaos list, where they were like, okay, we have sincerely fucked out upset.
Yeah, yeah, and said is such a like great example of like a card that you made way too powerful and you have to walk back immediately.
Mm.
But yeah, I do want to also talk about like some other systems, and we can stick with Yu-Gi-Oh for a little bit here because Duel Links has another system for banning, and
Mhm.
I think Duel Links ban system is actually very interesting from a
Yeah, so if you're
mechanical standpoint.
unfamiliar, it's you put cards on limited 1, 2, and 3, and you can only play 1, 2, and 3 of them total. Uh, it's like a fun way for decks that are kind of bad to be able to be given powerful staple cards. Historically, like Enemy Controller was a limited to. I don't know if it still is. And so you would be making the choice like, am I playing a powerful deck that gets to play Enemy Controller because it's not like tier 1, or does my tier 1 deck have a limited 2 in it that means that I don't get to play these like power spells? And it's sick. I like
Mhm.
that system a lot. I think it's really cool. I don't know if it works for a card game with 10,000 moving pieces.
Yeah, and not digital. If it doesn't have that digital aspect to maintain the like like the ratios of everything for you, it
Yeah,
becomes a
it's
lot more
easy to
difficult.
tell in Duel Links if you are over the limit. It's not easy in paper.
Exactly. But it is still a really sick way of doing a ban list, I think. Really cool.
Mhm.
I think it's actually worked pretty well for Duel Links as well. Duel Links is still kind of fun.
It's certainly had its fair share of dog shit formats, but yeah,
Absolutely.
I am a constant preacher of the Duel Links gospel. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about where I'd put it. It is fine. It doesn't quite scratch the same itch as regular Yu-Gi-Oh for me, but it is
Mhm.
playable. Very playable. Um yeah, so like that's like the kind of thing we can take into, so like if we're looking at this from a card design standpoint, if we're like trying to design our own card game, like these are the kind of ideas I would like to put forward for people, because I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh has done it well. Like, and they're probably the best example of ban lists out there, like the most well-known example. And I
Yeah.
don't think Yu-Gi-Oh has really perfected ban lists. And so I think maybe alternate models is what we really should be looking at. Um,
Yeah, it's a hard question to answer because sort of the original implications of it are like, what is the purpose of the ban list? Well, it's to create, a fair card game, but also it's to make money, and also it's to generate news, and also like having a big ass ban list is a thing that people like in Yu-Gi-Oh. Bringing powerful cards off like Change of Heart get normies interested again. They go, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh isn't dead. Um, it's But if you're trying to create a balanced card game, yeah, it's not a fantastic system. It's not great.
yeah, yeah. But that is actually a really good question there. Asking opinions for banned versus erratas. That is a
I
very
hate erratas. I
contentious.
cannot believe that we ever started doing erratas. The concept that erratas bring back old cards is like neat. Exactly. I think the only good errata is Sangan because it
Mm.
hits a sweet spot of occasionally being playable, but nowhere near as broken, obviously, as Sangan was way back when. Every other errata has made a card that people did like a lot, straight up unplayable, but legal, or has failed to make the card worse, like IO, and then they had to ban it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I am generally of the same opinion. That erratas I've also like a problem for me with erratas is that erratas confuse players because
Yeah.
we are talking about paper play, and you
Hmm.
bring your old errata copy of whatever it may be, your old unerrated copy, and you bring it to play, and not only do you have to know, but if you don't know, your opponent has to know. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they're going to get cheated.
Ring of Destruction is a perfect example. If you've read New Ring, it just has like 19 different new pieces of text on it that are so minute you could not possibly be asked to remember them all if your opponent flips up an old and legal copy.
Yeah. Or you go to Necro Valley where the effect literally changes for seemingly no reason over and over again, back and forth.
That one is just like it's not even them nerfing it. They were just like, we really do not know what this card does.
What are we intending this card to do? I don't know.
Are old versions of cards that have text changes legal for play? Yes.
Yep. Spell the word for you. Errata, Errata.
In
Shout out to
general, I
Speed
think that
Duels.
the better version is like if they had printed Sangan 2. Like, you know how they retrained all the
Mm,
like silly monsters? They were like, Nefarious Archfiend Eater of Nefariousness. What if we got like Ashful Sangan, and it was the Sangan specifically from the tour guide one, and he's like cartoony, and he
yeah.
did the exact same thing except it took a turn.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like the retrains. The retrains I think are essentially the same as doing an errata, but more fun and less confusing.
Remember the Plague Spreader retrain? Pain Painter? Is that what you're talking about? I wish I was dead. Oof, that was a bust. Sangan, but he's 4 instead of 3. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff you could do with that.
Mm.
But yeah, so you know a lot more about Magic the Gathering than I do. Because I know barely anything, so you have to know more than I do.
I was gonna say I wouldn't present myself as an authority at all, though. I played Magic for a long time, but like I haven't kept up with it since.
I had to get one of my partners to teach me how to build a vampire deck on stream. Like I know nothing. Um, so Magic has a ban list, despite having
Yeah.
set rotation.
Yeah, well, depends. Some of Magic's formats have set rotation. For the
True.
longest time, um, Standard, which is the rotating format in Magic the Gathering, did not have a ban list. Something like 10 years. I think the first. I'm trying to think historically. I think Lin Civi was banned, and there was a huge gap, and then they banned Chase the Mind Sculptor, right? And then they banned that might have been it. And then in like 2016, they decided that they were now going to be Yu-Gi-Oh, and the rotating format had like 14 bans all at once. And then just as all those cards were being rotated, a set came out called Throne of Eldraine, where they banned like 10 additional cards. And finally, all that shit rotated, and there was no bans in Standard once again. And then they just banned last week the Meat Hook Massacre. And in their defense, that card is fucking stupid. So I do understand why they did it. But back in my day, we used to just suffer through formats.
So yeah, this is definitely an example of ban list. Not they're probably I don't think it would be in this case an instance of it being used to sell product. This is just a pure the game sucks right now. Let's get rid of some cards situation.
Forgetting the entirety of Urza block. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm doing my best to. Yeah, no. But at the end of the day, I think like a ban list that's purpose is exclusively to curb clear power level outliers is much better for the game than a ban list that is also simultaneously being made to push product, right?
Hmm.
Because like what happens if you release a clear power outlier in a new set? Well, if the purpose of the ban list is to get people to buy the new set, you can't hit a card from the new set because then they won't buy the new set. You're kind of at odds with yourself.
Yeah.
That's why like standards ban list has been fine with me, though it's a lot more elegant when you don't have to worry about anything. It's really cool to just be like, oh, thank God, I'll just play anything from this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even Pokemon has had the occasional times. I mean, I know I haven't played a lot of modern formats, but I know back in the Neo era, or it was Neo, wasn't it? Anyways, the Johto era, they had the Sneasel that had to be banned because it had a crazy move that was really easy to do. Absolutely. But
Yeah, sadly, I literally do not know a goddamn thing about Pokemon.
that's okay. That's where my area of knowledge comes in a little bit at least. I have played that format. Sneasel is in fact busted. I do not want to play it ever again. Um, but yeah, so this is like where the crux of the ban list is like how do you use a ban list? How do you not use a ban list? Um, and I think obviously key points is like if you're using a ban list to preserve your profits, it's going to end up just being something people complain about over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange insofar as yeah, like what I'm describing, um, is standard in Magic, and Magic's standard ban list formula works because there's an alternative incentive to get you to buy new cards. But like Magic's modern ban list philosophy is a lot closer to Yu-Gi-Oh's, and as a result, a lot of people fucking hate it. There's not like 1,000 cards on it, but there's like 40, and there's a lot of and like Yu-Gi-Oh, there's an unbelievable amount of creep both in sets and in supplementary product. Um, and you know, shouts out to Twin. Yeah, exactly. It is hard, and it is strange that I don't think there is any TCG that has really resolved this, which is how do you leverage a an eternal format ban list. I think the closest that any of these TCGs get is Magic the Gathering's Pauper format, where like they're just entering it with the understanding that like no one's spending money on this shit anyway. Like that's the whole gist of the format is that all the cards are cheap. So there's not an alternative incentive outside of creating balanced play.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Um and I think that leads to some like it doesn't perfect formats, but it leads to people being a little bit more satisfied with how the ban list operates. I mean, people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community will go completely rabid over ban lists. Um,
Mhm.
it gets like ridiculous. I mean, it's understandable in some ways because we leave things like Mystic Mine on forever, apparently. And how are you supposed to have fun in the game that you invested in to have fun in when things like that are running around for seemingly no reason?
Yeah, this is the other thing that's like this is my like 12 head take. To some degree, I think that Konami like encourages it. Like frequently, when Konami makes a ban list, they will omit one like critical hit or add one unbelievable unhit, because it's a lot of traffic. Like there's a whole culture in Yu-Gi-Oh around the ban list, and there's a bunch of videos and a bunch of free press about what did or did not get banned. Um, I mean, just think how many people talked about Mystic Mine after this most recent one. So
Right.
I don't know. And for what it's worth, was Konami right? Mystic Mine is kind of a mid card again. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
And it did get trending. Like it was trending on Twitter.
It trended for days.
And that means Konami is in the news with it's like bad news, but like it's like not bad news like Konami it has child slaves printing cards. It's bad news like, oh, your little card game got ruined, you know.
Mhm.
So like it's not bad news that can kill profits. I don't necessarily, because like I do think there is just a degree to which Konami probably just makes bad decisions, you know.
Mhm.
But I can see it going in the head of somebody that like, oh, if we did this, then this would happen, you know.
Right. And you know, that's a call that I think you can make at Konami is be like, okay, like Mystic everyone wants the Mystic Mine ban. Our data indicates that it's only an okay card. We could give people what they want, or we could leave it legal, and we'd get a quadrillion videos that are named like Epic Konami ban list reaction video 10,000.
Simo coming back from vacation to
Yeah, the SEMO nudes. Yeah, we got.
so yeah,
I
like
do like in that video, SEMO implies that like he will stop having sex with his wife to record a ban list video. You gotta love him for that.
it's truly one of the most dedicated people in our community.
Yeah.
um I guess we should also talk about, like, speaking of like people being angry at ban lists, I guess we should also talk about Master Duel and like why does Master Duel do ban lists the way that it does. I guess this also goes into why the OCG does ban lists the way that it does, because I think they're related.
I have no idea why Master Duel does what it does. I legitimately could not tell you. It was like originally I was like, okay, I have a theory that the person who's responsible for the first ban list was on the Duel Links ban list team and thought the ban list worked the same way. And then they reversed all those changes basically. I mean, there's like one or two that stuck around. But simultaneously put in a bunch of changes people liked, and then like 4 days later we're like, here's the rest of the changes that you all wanted. And now the format's like, okay, it's like expected, except it has maxi. It's just like it's a very
It's
weird way to leverage a list.
it
I
is
feel like
very
it's
weird.
been done very clunky, but it's ended up in a decent place.
Yeah, as everyone is saying, Max C's still not banned. Max C's still not banned. It's all over the place in your chat, in
That's
my
just not
chat.
going to happen. I
It's
have
just
just steeled myself to the possibility that we're going to have to play with this fucking card on Master Duel forever.
yeah, it really does seem that way. Like unless Sprite does it, if Sprite doesn't do it, it's never going away.
Yep.
Um, and like I remember when Sprite first came out, people were like theorizing that Sprite was designed specifically to get Maxi banned, which is obviously a silly take, but
That's very funny. I buy it 100%.
but like it did. I think, did it get limited to one in the OCG?
Axie?
Yeah, or is it at
No,
two?
God, I wish.
I don't. I feel like it's at one or two. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong on that. I don't know the
It's
OCG super
free.
well. Is that three? Awesome. I
Yep,
love OCG.
it's epic.
What? Why the difference? It is always baffling to me that there is such a large gulf in where the ban list is at in the two formats, and,
Someday
and
we
in
will get
Master
the
Duel too.
one unified ban list.
Yeah, and granted, the unified ban list at Worlds is like the worst of both worlds a lot of
Awful. It's
times.
just unplayably bad. Yeah.
It's just weird. I mean, I know that obviously our product schedules are different. Um, but then why are our ban lists so different from each other? Like where is the butterfly that is diverging the yellow road?
I guess the argument can be that like a significant portion of OCG events are best of one. And
Hmm.
like Maxi is a card that says if your opponent is playing an uninteractive FTK, you can still accidentally win the game. Like disincentivizes like this non-interactive style of play that we fucking love in America because we have sideboards.
Yeah,
But you know, there are still best of three tournaments there, so who knows?
yeah. It's very weird. I would like, there's definitely like a sociological study in there, but it's so niche that no one's gonna make it.
Hmm.
Um, OCG had Maxi at one for a very short period of time around Spiral format, and then it went back to three immediately. Okay,
That's,
wild.
that is so funny.
Why would you bring it back?
It's hilarious.
When you
There's
swat the
no
bug,
one
you keep it
in
away.
Japan who complains about Maxi. That's crazy.
That's, yeah, that's crazy. Core issues release structure. I mean, I know the release is different, and it leads to the ability to make a different list, but I don't know why the choices are so different. That's my question. Because it seems to me like the choices we make is what is hugely different despite playing eventually the same cards.
The benefit is that Japan will make a hit, and then we get to figure out if that hit was correct or not. And
Mm.
I guess tailor ours accordingly. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's it's just one of the oddities of Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, Master Duel as well is sort of it's so hard to explain because it has cards that have been hit in both formats for a while. Just
Hmm.
randomly out there and about. And there seems to be no explanation as to why they're unhit. We actually get like a minor explanation as to why they hit things. Apparently they have metrics, but we don't have any explanations as to why they don't hit things. And even obviously the explanation we do get is like we used metrics, which is the same explanation we get for how the algorithm works on YouTube or whatever, which is essentially nothing at all. Where where do you stand on, so this is like a thing that we have done before in Yu-Gi-Oh, but haven't done since, which is ban list explanations.
Oh, I wish we got him. Oh God, I wish we got him. I think that we'll never get them because Tuart got roasted so hard in the one that he did. But it is so frustrating that we don't get them. Everyone else gets them. Magic gets like a big overarching video about like where they want the format to be and what cards they're sussing, and we get nothing. We don't even like in Duel Links we are putting this card to 2 to incentivize people to play other strategies, and it's like thank you. That's very helpful.
Yeah. it's it's very weird. It really feels it kind of adds to the lack of, there's a sense in the Yu-Gi-Oh community of a lack of communication from Konami, and the fact that we don't get explanations is part of that.
Yeah.
Um and it really just
I do like
contributes.
OCG. Yeah, OCG gets explanations. They get like a show too.
Yeah.
They get like they get a bunch of people to sit around a table and they go, and we're banning VFD. That's
They
fun. Why don't we get that?
they kind of treat it like a press conference from like
Yeah.
official government, like the government of Konami OCG rulings board has decided to issue a referendum
VFD has been
banning.
found a traitor, turncoat, treasonous, will be hanged from the neck until banned.
It's very interesting. Just like it's the same game, and yet it's treated so differently. And I don't know that you can blame that all on a cultural difference. Because I would like to have a show.
Would be nice.
Would be nice.
Get Jerome up there, put him in the Stratos cosplay. Done.
uh all right. Let's see here. Some other topics. So living card games. We've been talking about living card games on Card Corner a little bit here. Um Now living card games, for those who don't know, is a card game that releases an entire set in one box. You buy a whole play set of every card usually. And then you're good to go playing. Now you'd think in a perfect world, you would design all the cards to work with each other and not be broken. But obviously, you cannot predict what people will do with cards. So series like Netrunner have experienced directly ban lists. Um, so we do have to. It's not like a problem even of slowly over time releasing sets and people pull the power cards or whatever. It is a problem across card games.
Hmm.
So you need to have a strategy going into it. Going into making your card game, you have to have a strategy going in, as to how you are going to handle ban lists, I think. And so like the question is, how do you come up with those strategies? What kind of things do you need to be thinking of? What do you need to be looking for when does a card become unfun? Too unfun, I should say.
Well, in LCGs, it's a little easier just because like you can't print answers, so really you don't have much of an opportunity to do anything other than just like hitting it.
Yeah.
I like most of the Netrunner hits. I think are nice. I think they're good. Netrunner is such a strange card game, by
It
the way.
is.
It is so weird. It still exists.
Kind of, yeah. It's
Didn't
like
know
a
that.
fan made.
It's completely fan owned and
Yeah.
operated, and they still release new cards regularly. Super weird.
And they also like explain the bans in the lore. Like there was a guy called the Wizard,
Mhm.
and the way he was banned was his apartment got blown up. It's a
That's
cyberpunk thing. So for those who don't know,
that's what happened to VFD too, right?
yeah, exactly. He got blown up and sent to hell, which is canonically the ban list in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Thank God. Thank the fucking Lord. No, I like it a lot. But that's something that is born out of just like not really having any other option, I think.
hmm So yeah, like if you are creating this, if you are creating a card game and you're releasing sets, you definitely it is just something that will happen. So you have to have that plan on board. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, like, I think the back to the question of when is a card unfun, because people have different ideas of what unfun cards are. Like I've seen people saying that the hand traps need to be banned. Like Ash Blossom needs to be banned.
I I can't possibly fathom having that take.
It's such a weird take, but like people
Yeah,
people have such wildly different ideas of what constitutes a bannable offense for cards.
right.
And so like how do you square the circle on your community? I suppose that's probably where the start is, at the community level, right?
Yeah, it's strange. Easy ban list hits are always cards that prevent players from taking actions. VFD, of course, Mystic Mine. Floodgates are always pretty high on the list of things that people want banned. And then after that, it becomes power outliers. So, like cards from the top decks. Those are a lot harder to pin down because decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are so synergistic, it's hard to be like, this is the problem, this is the problem, and then square that with like, again, what are we allowed to ban because it's come out recently. You
Hmm.
could get a list of probably 10 cards in tier that were the hit other than Snow, and they went with Snow.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. I basically every single main deck monster, just get it out of here. Kid Close too.
Yes. One fewer name. No more Merly. You don't get to
Go!
make
Dark
Snow.
Magician! Attack!
Imagine if they banned Kit Kalos. Oh, I'm imagining it. I'm
Oh,
I'm
I'm
doing the
thinking
Lionel Hutz thing right now. Can you imagine a world without lawyers?
it. Oh, God, it would be so, especially with the Ishizu cards coming soon.
Those are going to be
Lovely.
fun. We're going to have a great weekend at Pasadena.
I am for I was sad I missed Charlotte. I am not sad I'm missing any of these. Um. So yeah, like I think referring back to the community, I mean, it is like a really good way, because I think if you're trying to make a successful card game, even in a capitalist society, you gotta worry about the community first, like as far
Mhm.
as building that community.
People
Um,
got to buy cards. Yeah.
yeah, so you have to make sure that your bans are community oriented. If the community is clamoring for Mystic Mind to go away, maybe you should make Mystic Mind go away.
I will say the Yu-Gi-Oh community is one of the most uniquely, like, totally cucked communities I've ever seen in card gaming. They will literally put up with anything. Like, legitimately, uh, ever since we lost like a third of the players to Vanguard in the Wind Up Dino Rabbit and Zector format, every single like the fact that the game survived through 6 consecutive Firewall FTK formats, followed
Yeah,
by Spiral Tier 0 format, is like, how did we all decide I'm going to continue to consume this product for 4 years? It's unreal. It's shocking.
it is. It
But
is.
they did.
Yeah, no, it is exactly like it, that is exactly it. I think part of the reason I was like, literally when you were saying that I was going to point back to when half of the people left for Cardfight Vanguard
Yeah,
because
that was the last time. It's like
because
how,
it
yeah,
culls the weak ones.
I think that's what happened is that the people who were willing to take whatever Konami dished at them, they were like, well, this isn't turning me off, so we'll go with it.
We were the children of the ones you couldn't send to Cardfight Vanguard.
Yeah, yeah. The children of the cards sent to graveyard by Hunter. Ugh, it's awful, awful. The CFV people who got out at wind up, some days I envy them. From 2015 to 2017, I envied them very much.
Yeah, I got back
2016?
into the
Oh,
game at 2020, like during pandemic time, so I didn't have
like
to
a
deal with
lot of
any of that
people
shit.
came back during that. I don't know. It
Yeah,
was weird, and it was like during zoo format, it was zero decks. You could play zoo, or like you could lose to zoo, and attendance was like record breakingly high. It was crazy.
yeah, yeah. Like it was. It's Yu-Gi-Oh is such a weird beast at this point. It is because there's not a lot of, and like it's getting to a point where it's getting a lot of hype outside of this like dedicated fan base, which is kind of weird now. But like for a while, it has just been this dedicated fan base holding it up. And then like you said, pandemic hits and boom, it's like a big boom.
Hmm. Um, it's interesting for sure. If Magic the Gathering survived Urza's, if Yu-Gi-Oh survived Wind Up Dino Rabbit and Zector, at this point we'll just take it. But that's it. That's the I guess the psychic distance between us and Konami is just like so much farther than ever before. We don't see like quitting as an alternative a lot of the time, right?
Hmm.
Like in 2013 when they released the list that hit a bunch of fucking synchrocentric cards and like nothing else, everyone went, "Okay, then I'm quitting." Right? But
Hmm.
in 2020, we make this big hubbub about like Mystic Mine, and then we're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Konami didn't ban Mystic Mine," and then we're like, how are we gonna play the next format? Like we're gonna have to plan around Mystic Mine, and it's like the concept that you can walk away just doesn't ever even enter into the equation. And I wonder why, I guess, but who knows?
Yeah, that's like
Chad, I don't think it's sunk cost because you're hearing this also from people who started playing in like 2021.
yeah, and like, the sunk cost would have applied back then as well. There was
Yeah.
people who sunk cost their way through those
Oh
formats.
yeah. I mean, those decks were not inexpensive.
Yeah. So it's not a that matter of just a sunk cost. There's something else to it as well.
Mm.
And that again, that's like a good sociology paper that's never going to be written.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I did have, class today from my master's program. So I do tend to think about papers a lot now. So
Mm.
I could be completely wrong.
Someone else should write a paper about this.
So, not me. I'll proofread it, I guess, maybe. If I get to put my name on it. Um Wait, are people in your chat talking about community run ban lists?
I mean, we have attempted a couple in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, and boy, they have not gone well. Um, Obviously, there's alt formats with alt format ban lists that are fun as one-ofs, but never truly serious.
Yeah.
The ARG individual format was historically dog shit. The 17-day PPG format, you could argue, tanked them as a competitive um, tournament host, although I would argue that a couple of other things also did it. But it is unique to Yu-Gi-Oh that there is just not ever community ban lists. We just refuse to rule zero out of anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and I find that interesting as well cuz it's not like other groups don't do that. There
Mm.
there are people doing that in other card games.
Yeah.
But like for us, it's all just these little tiny, like you said, little tiny alt formats, um, which are fun. Alt formats are fun, but like I guess like I said with Duel Links, it doesn't quite scratch the itch in a lot of ways.
No. I think that's why a lot of people don't leave. People are echoing this in chat, but it's like there is just not another game like Yu-Gi-Oh. There just isn't. CFV is close. It was certainly close during Wind Up Dino Route and Zector format, and everything was just like slower. But I mean, I know the reason I stick around is like nothing really gets me as much.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Like I would be gone if not for the fact that the game is fun when it's fun, and it's nothing else is
Yeah.
fun like it is when it's fun.
If Rush Duel comes out, I will be its messiah. We gotta get Rush Duel. Holy shit.
Yes, please. That video game is so good, and it's not even like the best of it.
I really do enjoy it.
I will be all over Rush Duel. I will become a Rush Duel tuber. Fuck
I
it.
will become the Rush Duel Andy for sure.
There's a sort of reverse sunk cost that some people have where they take their expectations of a sunk cost and get invested to the same degree as if they'd already sunk that much cost.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Sunk cost, but for like mental load.
Yeah.
Like people who have never purchased a card in their life playing on Edo Pro talking about sunk cost. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
Proxy sunk cost. Yeah.
that's a good one, Key. Definitely something to think about. One explanation for why so many people value physical copies of games, even if they've grown up with downloads. Yeah, that's wow. I know. I guess this is like the other reason, of course, is that physical media stays around. Rather
Yeah, I
than,
was gonna say.
but like that would be why I buy cards instead of like just doing digital, even though I don't actually go to my locals very often. I have no reason to buy cards. I just theoretically am going to play someday, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Yeah,
I should do Jank Bank, but this was an illuminating conversation.
yeah, glad to hear that. I
I
had a
I
lot of
don't know
Mhm.
where we would go from here.
Yeah,
I feel like the ban list is always going to remain this big spectacle in Yu-Gi-Oh, and there's not much we can do to change that. But maybe we lean in. Maybe we'd be like Konami, make it more of a spectacle. Get Jerome in the Stratos cosplay.
yeah, I mean, if you make it a full 3-ring circus, at least it's a full 3-ring circus and not just a dinky little 1-ring circus of fleas, you know?
Mm,
It
absolutely.
yeah. um but if you're designing a card game, I think there's something to learn from this. Just like all
Right.
taking all these ideas and think about them. I don't want to tell you what to do. Just think about what we've been talking about and think about what you want to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I really
Yeah, thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having me. This was neat.
Yeah. If you ever want to be back on Card Corner, you can always be on. I don't care what we talk about, honestly. It's been a great
Yeah,
time.
no, it was a lot of fun. Folks, I'm putting the link in chat. Give them the follows.
Thank you so much.
You must.
You must. Oh
All
my
right.
god, here they come.
Talking with you.
I'm so glad I paused alerts. Bye.
Bye.
Well, what a nice young man. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the follows. Oh my god, thank you so much, everyone, for the follows. We hit 500. It hasn't. Oh, we're at 507. Holy moly. It's like live updating, and I can't keep up with it. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, I really appreciate it. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed. Uh, I I have been working on this. Follow achieved, good streamer. Thank you. That was a cozy podcast. Hell yeah. This looks like we've had Tron. Love the model. Thank you. I So the model, for those of you who don't know, the model was made by me, but the outfit was made by Minnie Desley. She designed my outfit for me, and well, it's based on the outfit that I picked out from online. But yeah, she designed it fully for me. But the rest of it I made myself in Vroid. Model and voice combo is so gender. Thank you. It's mine. You can borrow it though. On the weekends. I need it in the weekdays to go to class. Thank you all. Oh my god. So after the MBT stream, I was just gonna do a Halloween after party. Cause it's Halloween, baby, and I'm a fucking vampire. Let's go. Halloween after party. I don't know what to play though. I was thinking maybe we could do, you know, if you're into it, like, oh my god, Jasper, thank you for the raid. I have alerts turned off right now because we're full of people. Happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you for the raid so much. I hope you had a great stream. What were you playing? Talk show. Oh, was it the Sonic X one? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. To see that you're here. We could play like Master Duel. I still have my vampire list. By the way, if you haven't watched my vampire deck profile for Master Duel, you should go check it out. All right, we're gonna go to the game scene and hope that the game shows up. Okay, no, it's not gonna show up. Game capture. Master Duel. Master Duel. Oh, that's not the right. Oh, we're gonna have to change the box. We're gonna have to change the box real quick. I think that's the right one. That's the right one. Nope. Psh. Dang it. In-theme deck. Yeah. Vampire VTuber playing vampires. I had to do it for Halloween. I think it's this one, actually. That looks a lot better. Oop. Oop. There we go. Let's play some Master Duel. Now, for context, I have not played Master Duel since I finished... Oh my god, we gotta download content? Oh, okay, that's it. I've not played Master Duel since they added the Ghost Trick guy. By the way, I also have a Ghost Trick deck list if you want to check that out on my YouTube. By the way, if you want to follow me places, ! Socials in chat. I should do that, I guess. There we go. You can use my card there to find all that you need. Flu. We're not playing Flu. I don't want to play Flu. I really don't want to play Flu. Yeah, we'll play the vampire list that I've been brewing. But first, we're gonna... Oh wait, no, I have to change it over here. Still rocking the Upstart Goblin. Edit. Mate. There you are. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to put the little Ghost Trick guy on there. Yeah, thank you, Key. Alright, Vampire with Ghost Trick Mate. Let's go. Happy Halloween. May one follow on Master Duel? Go ahead. Yeah, you can do that. We're going to go second. Vampire list is actually built to go second. Okay, this hand is interesting. We have the zombie world in the hand. But that's doable. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for them to finish, I guess. Probably gonna be a little bit. Lean back. Do the monster mash. Yep. Oh, we're going. Wait, what? That's not normal, is it? They're playing Mech Knights. They're playing Mech Knights. They're playing Mech Knights. Sure, why not? Just play Mech Knights. Simple as. But yeah, did anyone do anything cool for Halloween? This is what I'm doing for Halloween. So if you could consider playing Master Duel cool, I guess doing a podcast with MBT is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, blue sky. Yeah. We're gaming. Summoning. Got food and worked on the lawnmower. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Sarge. Manual labor? Nothing cooler than that. Okay, yeah. Summon the Mech Knight. Painted my nails for the first time? Hell yeah! Okay. So this is actually kind of funny. They've given us tribute fodder. I think, first off, let's zombie world. Then we'll vampire ghost. Because vampire ghost is just crazy. We're going to send the retainer. Okay. We can turn back on alerts now, I think.
Draw your last pathetic
Vic the
card
Ghost,
so
thank
I
you for
can
the
end
follow.
this, Yugi.
And sorry to everyone who didn't get a thank you, but I do thank you very much.
Draw your last pathetic card
Oh, is it
so
gonna
I
go
can
through all
end
of
this,
them?
Yugi.
Hell yeah, Key. Glad to hear it.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
Oh, it is gonna go through every single one. I guess we'll, Skip. I'm doing the remix. Okay, we skipped them all. There we go. Draw. Draw. Okay, so we could go sucker. Let's see. We'll go retainer. Activate retainer. We're gonna send our extra Scarlet Scourge. Summon the retainer. Activate retainer. Cool. I didn't read that. I forgot about that. You expect me to read Mech Knights? Wait, is that any card? Monster effect. There we go. Okay. We're gonna target Ghost. Let's send Familiar. We'll send Ghost. I'm not gonna activate Ghost yet. Summon Familiar. Activate Familiar. Okay, they're gonna... That's the one to move columns, right? That's fine. I don't care if they negate this. Alright, now the question is, which one do we do? I think first we're going to want to use Ghost. Banish Ghost to normal summon Scarlet Scourge. We're going to tribute the token, because the other ones don't really matter right now. They're not a target? No, Scarlet Scourge. Ah, I hate Scarlet Scourge so much. Okay, well. Going to activate the effect of Fascinator. We're going to grab... Irsu, I guess? Oh, it's in the column. But we can just do that. This is what I wanted to do anyways. So which one are we taking? That's the real question. I think we've just lost this game, though. Like, I don't... Wait, even in grave? I figured since it was in grave, it wouldn't be in the column anymore. Okay, well... Learn and learn and learn and learn and die and learn. Live and learn. That was a fluke, everyone. Don't worry about it. The deck list is good, I promise. Live and die and learn and live. Yeah, exactly. Live, die, learn, live again. That's the vampire motto. Where's the caveman? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we got Max C. Oh boy, my favorite card. He's here. We're drawing the zombie world again. Gear Town. Okay. I'll wait for them to pop the Gear Town first before we activate Max C. That adds to hand, so that's fine. Nah, I don't get the reference, Sarge. I don't know it. Oh, Scooby-Doo YouTube poop. I see. I have actually not watched a lot of YouTube poops, is the thing. I only have secondhand YouTube poop knowledge. That is true, Key. That's the turn? That's the turn. That's the turn. Come on. Maxi's actually a bad card, I've decided. What do? You kind of float around? That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. Vampire Ghost. Discard Duke. We're going to add Duke, I guess? And we'll send Retainer. Alright, Retainer effect. Sending Ghost. I hate how they have to send. Why do they have to send? They're already bad enough as it is. Alright, we'll get... We already have Domination, so we're going to get Domain. We're in the zombie world. Then we're going to Domain. Domain. Pay the 500 so we can normal summon Duke. That'll banish our doggy. Then we get Duke. Duke summon Duke. Duke effect. We'll make them send a spell card. Surely this won't be an issue for us. Doesn't destroy, so it can't activate Gear Town. Urgent schedule. Sure. I will take that away from you. Now let's make Brahm. So, don't have a target for it right now. But we do have the Vampire Domination. Ooh, shouldn't have set that. Should have waited. That's okay. They don't have anything. Simple as. Just going to attack over their Wyvern. We're going to gain some life. And then we're going to pass on that with our Omni Negate. If you haven't read Vampire's Domination, it is a crazy card. It's basically the only reason to play Vampires. It is just an Omni Negate. It just negates anything except for a summon. It's not like Solemn Judgment, but it does negate any effect. As long as you control a vampire, though. Gotta control a vampire. Which is the only reason it's not playable. Yeah. That's fine. I'll take the 6. Alright. Ooh, you float around. You can fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monster. I don't think so. I don't think you can, actually. All right. Are we bullying? Are we bullying a little bit? Maybe. Drew the fucking Baylor Drock. It's not even worth it to grab their monster. Wait a minute. That's not a once per turn? Oh yeah, it is once per turn. It's on the once per turn is at the end of it. I was like, no, it's got to be a once per turn. If we had like another vampire to summon, maybe I would do it. But we don't. So I won't. We'll just go battle. Just pass on that. Pardon me. I'm gonna drink some water. It's gonna make my model freak out for those who are new here. It's gonna make my model freak out a little bit to drink water. Yeah, I'm just affected by Pazuzu or something. I don't know. All right, gear frame. Ancient gear frame, I should say. That allows them to add an ancient gear. Vampires drink water. You know, you gotta. Blood is mostly water, you know. Power bond. Power bond. We are getting power bonded. Who says it's water? I did literally say it was water. Yeah, I did literally say it was water. It's unfortunate that the zombie world doesn't make the monsters in the extra deck zombies as well. Can't be drinking blood all the time. True, it's not good for you. Oh, that's funny. I'm not gonna do it, but that's funny. What is blood if not protein water? Very true. Or the end of main phase. No, I'm fine with this. I'm not super fine with it, but I'm fine with it. It is a big fuck off golem. However, It doesn't get to attack multiple times, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, attack it. Don't you want to attack it? Cannot be special summoned. You can't get the gear frame though. Hey, Felly. What is blood if not? Did I read that one already? They're deciding which one to attack, or are they reading Fraulein? I can't tell. Oh, I should change. Nah, that's fine. We are in Master Duel now. And I'm just gonna change the title real quick too. Halloween party. There we go. All right, we draw a card. Mizuki. Ugh, why do we draw Mizuki? God, that's really not good. Good night, Blue Cape. I feel like if it had been literally anything but Mizuki, we might have been able to do this. Mizuki is so bad for us, actually. We'll detach a material, steal one of their monsters. Let's steal the Wyvern, I guess. I don't know. We could make Vampire Sucker, but that's not very good. That's not good at all, actually. Oh, if we could get one more vampire on the field, we would be. Oh wait. Wait. Normal summon Mizuki. That lets us make Fascinator. Sure. We'll doesn't really matter very much. We'll activate the effect anyways, because it's funny. And then we'll activate Fascinator's effect, tributing itself to take their ultimate ancient gear golem. Thank you. Does get to attack, right? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. What? I thought it did. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just scaring them. We're going to go into Zombie Vampire. Oh, I think it's actually because of the effect of Brahm. That's what did it. We'll activate the effect of Zombie Vampire. You can have the Wyvern back. Special summon a monster to the field. Ooh, Solitaire does so much. We grab Unizombie. Unizombie. Target itself, obviously. Get the Baylor Drock out of our hand. Unizombie. We could send all sorts of things here. I think we're gonna send a Vampire Ghost. Alright, Retainer. Sending Domain. Should have activated the effect of Domain first, though. Retainer. domination. I don't think we really need to go into anything else. We just need to get the domination set, and then we'll pass on that. In their standby phase, Baylor Drac will come back. There we go. I guess they had something for 1 negate, but not 2 negates. Aw, look, he's so happy! Look at my little ghost trick! Look at my little ghost trick, man. We're gonna keep going until midnight, by the way. I don't know if we'll keep playing Master Duel, but we'll keep going until midnight. Does anyone want to come on, by the way? Any of my friends, if you want to come on, just let me know. Like Felly, if you want to come on, or Sarge. Just have a Halloween party. Fuck it. Ooh, weird. Weird hand. What is DD? You don't have to. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we're gonna wait for them to finish reading their chart, their flow chart, and see what happens, I guess. How we doing, chat? Yeah, there's Gilgamesh. Yeah, we keep going. And we don't stop coming, and we don't stop coming, and we don't stop coming, and we don't stop. Just switch from Hazel to the stream? Hell yeah. I need to watch that Hazel video. I really like Hazel's work. Very good videos. Very cozy vibes. I aspire to someday have as cozy a vibes as Hazel. I'm too angry for it. Love her music. Yeah. Do you love my music though, Sarge? King Tell. $1,000 damage. Don't worry, we're going to be doing much more damage to ourselves. Do they have the one that makes it so that their contracts, if you do, yeah, no, they don't have the one that makes their contracts not do anything, but maybe they will soon. $10-hour Persona 4 analysis video. I cannot imagine watching 10 hours of that. I guess I've watched that much of the fucking Quentin reviews stuff, but that's like in chunks of like specifically portioned out chunks of videos. If he makes a 10-hour one, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Not anymore. I used to be able to. But Hazel's voice goals? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I do like my own voice though, honestly. Noah video on Resident Evil. Ugh. So like the Shiranui Solitaire are only in here to get out the Unizombie, so let's just do Unizombie, you know? We're gonna change our level. Yeah. All right. Luckily for us, we still get to do this. I don't know how much good that's going to do us, but we've done it now. I don't know. There was nothing we could send that was going to save us, really. I think we were just dead as soon as they got their board set up, but we didn't have anything in our hand to deal with it. We were playing board breakers and stuff, but we just didn't see any of it, which is unfortunate. Zombie World Pass, baby. If we get to resolve Shiranui Solitaire, that's when things get crazy. So if we live to next turn, maybe we can Unizombie again. And then we can get Baylor Drock in the mix. And Baylor Drock will do a lot for us. Unless they attach it to themselves as material. How much material do they have on this thing? Oh, they got 2 on it. So they have 1 more of those. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Glad to hear it. Really glad to hear it. I don't think we're winning this one, guys. We had a pretty bad hand. And, I mean, we got the Unizombie. That's 1 piece. Usually we like to have something to discard from hand to do that stuff and, you know, play the game. Okay, I gotta be honest. The vampire deck is only okay. It is funny. It is very funny. I cannot think of a funnier deck. Because when it wins in the most hilarious ways possible. Stealing your opponent's monsters, making a big Ixies with it, and Fraulein's effect is just so funny. Unfortunately, we didn't draw Fraulein. If we had drawn Fraulein, we actually probably would still be in the game pretty well. But I think we're about to die. They have lethal on board. I don't know if they know it. Do they know? Do they know? Do they know? I don't think they do know, because they're still doing things. Extremely necessary Appaloosa. All right. There's a distinct possibility we don't play. Oh, I like you shake it. Go. Wait. You can duel during and outside of the tallying period. However, your rank will not change. You'll not receive any rank rewards. Are we outside of the tallying? Are we in the tallying? What does that mean? When is the tallying? I'm very confused now all of a sudden. We're going second. Okay. This is a hand of all time. Supposedly we're in a new season. Okay. That makes sense. Fluffle. Fluffle. Okay, let's see how Fluffle kicks our ass. This is not a great hand. I literally don't even know what to do with this hand. Set familiar pass. Well, at least they don't know what to do with their hands. I don't. And did they get Scythe? What did they do there? Oh! Fluffle Penguin. They got Penguin. Toy vendor. Okay, that's nothing. Alright, Shiranui Solitaire fixes the hand. Oh, what do they have? Maxi. No? What do they have? Do they have the scythe in hand? Edge Imp Scythe? That would explain some things. Lancia? Maybe. No, they have the scythe in hand. Okay. So what are we making? Cruel Whale? Probably? Yeah, and then pop the puppy, pop us. Yeah, that would do it. That completely fucks us over. Oh, they're using both effects right now. Okay. All right. Well, good game. A very good game. So, yeah, just discard Fluffle Wings. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't do anything. I used up my normal summon, getting that thing out. I don't know. I don't know why they did the Cruel Whale. I guess I just should have been prepared for how Fluffle Dog Pass was an FTK. I didn't respect the dog. I guess I know now what the dog doing. Yeah, Kraken. Seems pretty good. That's not lethal. Well, the whale can do stuff, right? Oh. Oh, we'd have to pay 3,000. We'd have to pay like a lot of fucking life points. Actually, not that much. Let's fucking do it. Yeah. Fraulein. Fraulein will summon in defense. Are they reading it? What do they have to negate it? Do they have anything? Apparently they're not reading it. We're gonna pay 300 just to be cheeky. Okay. We get to activate it again. Bonk. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna activate their effect. And on this one, we're gonna go big. What a funny card. Fraulein, Vampire Fraulein is such a funny card. I really love it, actually. Well, Forgot about that effect. It's the first line of text. Why are we polymerizationing? Why are we doing this? What is going on here? Sabertooth. Okay. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Well, I think we lose here. But if we don't lose here, it's going to be very funny. Yeah, that is definitely the part I love about vampires is the taking control and the paying life points, the gaining life points. I love that. Super thematic. Oh, I'm not special summoning anything. We are setting one and passing, my friend. It is not that kind of hand. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. I gotta believe in the stupidity of my opponent. That's what I gotta believe in. Maybe they'll fall asleep. That's a good strategy. They are in Japan. It's like midday there, actually. Never mind. Oh, maybe they'll fall asleep because they've been on the grind all day. On that grind set mindset. Maybe they work nights. Okay. Does that save me? I don't know. I'm gonna gain some life points here and destroy their monster. But we're not gaining a lot of life points. And the reason why I didn't set 2 is that it's a hard once per turn. I can't activate both in the same turn. You're gonna Raigeki! You're Raigeki Vampire Familiar. You are Raigekiing Vampire Familiar. We're dead here? Unless they don't activate the effect of Cruel Whale. Please? No! How could this happen to me? Well, you know. My little ghost trick does not want to take accountability. No accountability taken for any of this. This is in silver. What is going on? I guess it is just the exact beginning of a season. So I guess all the gold rank people are in silver. I guess that makes sense. Like why are there like people winning against vampires here? Ooh. That's... Wow, if not for the Shiranui Solitaire, this would be a terrible hand. Oh yeah? Dictator of D, huh? Are you playing the cool version or are you playing the lame version? If you summon Albaz, I'm going to be very happy. Okay. Yeah. Please summon Albaz. That would make my day. Yeah, there's a lot of them. No, they normal summoned Whitestone of the Ancients. What are you gonna make with that, bud? You gonna make Spirit of White? Yeah. Whoa, hello. I didn't know they could make this. It's a 9. Yeah, I guess so. It was in the middle of gold. Yeah, that's where they that's where they tend to be. We're playing Abyss Dragon. We're out here playing Abyss Dragon. Unfortunately, I think Starwolf is gonna fuck. Stellar Wind Wolfray, I mean, is gonna fuck me up. Shuffle both this card and all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's gonna fuck me up. Actually. Unizambi. Yeah, because we're gonna do this. Blue Eyes Jez is a really annoying tech. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was using it in my Branded with Eyes of Blue deck that I made a deck profile on my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's pretty good. We're not activating the Zombie World effect yet. What's your YouTube channel? Vampire Ian on YouTube. Oh yeah, Baylor Drax in hand. I forgot about that. Alright, Vampire Ghost. Ooh. Oh. Fuck. Now what? Maybe I shouldn't have even sent Vampire Ghost. It seems so good, but this deck is a little tricky. You just aren't able to do a lot of the time. We can't go to battle either because if we go to battle, they will use Dictator of D to redirect our attack. Oh, that's so annoying. And I don't have a way to get Baylor Drac into grave either. Vampire Voivode requires 2 tributes. If I had sent Retainer, instead, we could have also had Vampire Ghost. Ugh, why did I do this? This is past, see what happens. I just want to see what they do. This card's kind of crazy for Blue Eyes, actually. It gives them something to actually do with their tuners. I like this a lot better than the Dragooblion stuff. Dragooblion? Dragooblion. I think this is a lot more interesting. Dragon Shrine? Yeah, you got it. Chaos form? Oh. Oh, I didn't realize we were playing a bad deck. I'm sorry. I would have prepared better. I should say a bad deck. God. Yeah, there it is. Awful. Oh, I hate it. We're just gonna activate this to get it out of the way. I don't want it to keep reminding me anymore. I like Baylor Drak in the deck. I just hate how much I draw him. I swear I draw him every other game. It's really weird just how often he shows up in my hand. Especially my opener, just opening hand, Baylor Drak, boom, there it is. It's very frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. It's so weird though, because it's just like a one of, and yet I see it in my hand all the time. It's like glued to my hand. Got another game in. We're gaming, we're gaming. We have won the coin toss so many times. All in favor of this awful deck. Okay, the deck's not that awful. We just... Honestly, I gotta say, this deck actually performs better against, like, better decks. The deck is more prepared for them. Oh, here's a better deck, although we don't have any of the stuff that we're so... Like, this hand is awful. Maybe I need to tweak the ratios. This is ridiculous. I want to cut Scourge entirely, honestly. Wait, that's what you're doing? Iris Sword Soul pass? Oh, that's just what I fucking needed. Okay. Retainer? We'll use Vampire's Desire. Vampire's Desire is like a Foolish Burial in this instance. Okay. Well, that's the end of the turn. We're just so vulnerable to Ash, too, is another issue I have with this deck. Like, if you hit the Shiranui Solitaire with an Ash, if you hit the Unizombie with an Ash, if you hit the Vampire's Desire with an Ash, you hit Foolish Burial with an Ash, Vampire Zombie, it's over. Like, you just don't have any follow-up plays a lot of the time. You can't... Did you go to battle phase without switching your monster to attack position? What? What is going on? A true silver player move. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good way to capitalize on it. I guess. Okay. If we do this, maybe we have a play. I don't know. At least we're not taking the damage, I guess. Oh, what could I have set? Actually, they probably don't know what vampires do, so they actually don't have any idea what I would have set. Silver gamers rise up. Let's go. Okay, battle phase. You got your monster in attack position. That's a good start. Yeah, I want a maxi right here. All right, familiar. It's familiar, but not too familiar. Do we still... is it still cool to make Bean Dad references? I don't think it is. Was it ever cool? That's a good question. What are you doing? Are you done battling? Can we go to main phase 2? Thank you. Okay. Iris Sword Soul Beatdown. I don't know, what can you say? Hello, Necroworld Banshee. Yeah, and by the way, it is a royal rare. Not what I would have picked for a royal rare, but it is what I got. I will gladly send Scarlet Scourge to grave. I kind of wanted to send Voivode, What do you have here? What could you called by? You got called by? Okay. Fine. At least we got the called by out of the way. There's still another one. Could be right there. Right, set right there. I don't even want to summon the Scourge, because Scourge can't target itself. So we're just gonna set Necroworld Banshee and pass, I guess. God, this is awful. I don't know how I got replays for this deck. Like, it was relatively easy to find good replays. Like I said, I guess I was in gold rank instead of silver. This must be the difference maker. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. What? Pardon? We're playing Constellars. Oh. Okay. All right. Sure. What's the thing from Secrets of Eternity? The Constellar M7 combats the Burning Abyss meta or something like that? I don't know. Battle. Not even making anything, we're just going to battle. Yeah, I mean, go ahead, I guess. Behold my royal rare. All right, we're going to take 25 to the face here. What will they do now? Nothing. Nothing. Pass. Just pass it back. You don't got nothing. Come on. Oh, we're making something. We're making Omega. All right. All right. Unaffected by spell traps. Cool. Okay. Duke. Duke is helpful. Duke is actually helpful. Okay. First, let's Necroworld Banshee. Okay, no called by. Cool. Oh, it banishes for cost, so maybe not. Oh. Fair enough. What is it? What do you got? Does he have the second called by? I swear to God, if you called by my retainer, I'm going to be so mad. They're saving it. I know they have it. Retainer effect. What are we sending to grave? Anything. Please. Thank you. Oh my God. That was terrifying. Okay, retainer. If you ash this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's simply fine. We haven't normaled this turn. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need the search. Okay. Duke. Duke effect. Scourge. No. They have everything. They have everything except for a fucking game plan. Fuck, man. I'm gonna max C here. They're gonna special summon, and I want to draw a card to maybe get me out of this. Please, I need something more than Vampire Duke Pass. They're gonna banish too, I bet. Yeah, no, they're gonna banish. Awesome. Oh, I fucking... Oh. Ooh, ooh, that's not... I'm not having fun. Oh, I'm not having fun with that. Ian angry. Ooh. We're making M7? Yeah. Ptolemy! Yep, that's lethal. Fuck. I can't believe I lost to this! How could I lose to this? Do we have something else that's spooky? I don't want to play vampires anymore. Oh, I wish I had that deck finished. Eldritch Ra is one of the funniest decks I've ever built, but I don't have all the cards for it. No way, you cannot make me play Ghost Trick, never again. I am never playing Ghost Trick again. Flu. Blue spooky. It's pretty scary. Are Sacred Beasts scary? Do Sacred Beasts count as scary? Gimmick Puppet. I don't have any Gimmick Puppet cards. Shiranui style Eldritch is actually worse than the Vampire deck, I think. Let's just do Sacred Beast. Sacred Beast is kind of funny. This is actually not built for this format, but you know, it's funny. It's a lot easier. You can play MBT's Ghost Trick list. His list was based off of my list. I'm the one who taught him how to play Ghost Tricks. I told him there's not a good way to play it. He said, but wait, I have to. I was like, well, in that case. Oh. Yeah, no, that's why we got this collab set up today. He hit me up about my Ghost Trick deck profile, which you can find on my YouTube. Yeah, he said that mine was the most the closest thing to a competitive Ghost Trick list he had seen, which is very sad, actually. Okay, no, I don't think so. I should have set called by too. I forgot to set called by. Did set the judgment though, so that's nice. They got the called by. Okay, well in that case, we got the max C. That's extremely funny, actually, that we get to max C here. Mine too. It was such a good time. A very funny stream for sure. Hopefully it mended all his relations with the Ghost Trick community. I wasn't being accused of copying. They were suggesting that I do copy. Eldritch Pass! Eldritch Pass! Let's go, gamers! Okay, well this does do it, so... They didn't set a single trap. Oh, it has to be from the hand. I forgot that one's from the hand. The other one is from the deck. Dang it. Well, that's not good for us then. It's been a little bit since I touched this deck. Can you tell? It's been like, what was I playing this in? It was the it was the Ixies Synchro event. Yeah, set a card. Absolutely, set a card. Sure, yeah, Conquistador. Normal summon Necro World, yeah. If I had a Draco Future, I would unironically play it at locals. I love the Draco Future line, actually. I've made so many decks with the Draco Future stuff. I wish I had one IRL. It's so cool. I love that card. And I don't even think it's like too overpowered either. It's like, it seems like a pretty well balanced boss monster in a lot of cases. Especially if you limit that Leerless card. Yeah, I should not have summoned the beast. I forgot which one was which. They all look the same. Yeah, the $30 price tag feels real bad. I'm an extremely budget player. If it's like $20, I'm not buying it. What the absolute fuck? Are they making the goddamn Eldritch Fusion? I don't think I can let that happen, actually. Unfortunately. That would be very funny. But the Eldritch Fusion actually does have some sick effects to it that I don't know that I can out otherwise. Yeah, Marincess Dive. I really want to play Marincess someday. But yeah, the dive is a little expensive. Oh, could you... Vampire Sucker, can you fucking get me my Chaos Summoning Beast back? Yeah, you can get your Zombie World. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I can wait on the Eldritch until they actually do the Eldritch thing. I was just making sure that the wording was right. I'm pretty sure it'll stay in the graveyard for me to target. Yeah. Now it's only $7? Ooh, that's not bad. I was really excited when I saw a gigantic sprite go down to, I think it was at $3 when I bought my copies. All right, bye Eldritch. Can we draw anything at all? Okay, white. We got a white. That is not anything at all. All right. This is a good deck. This is a good deck. I'm not even going to do that because I actually have ways of getting it out of there if I can. But I don't think we're surviving. I don't think we're surviving. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough damage right there. I was hoping they would wait. Yeah, I betrayed the vampires. They're out for revenge. Yeah, sure. We're just doing everything. Game's over. Maybe I should show them that the game's over. Honestly, like, I could just surrender. I'm just gonna... Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. That's enough of that. Alright, come on. I want to show off what this deck can do at least. This deck is so funny. Although, yeah, I guess it didn't seem like I was going to draw the card I needed anyways, because I didn't end up drawing anything that searches the summoning beasts. Or not the summoning, the sacred beasts. So I guess I was just screwed. Alright, this does it. This does it and then some, actually. Alright, let's bait out the Ash. Are we gonna Ash this? Are you reading? Oh, Maxi. I don't think so, actually. Why would you... whatever. Okay. Get a couple of things. I guess let's get... I don't know. Because Uriah's not really good to summon until we reach that point. Let's get Raviel. Oh, wait. Yeah. We'll get Raviel. We summon Dark Beckoning Beast. Dark Beckoning Beast effect. Then Dark Beckoning Beast will grab the Chaos Summoning. Oh. Wait, though. We could grab Fallen Paradise. That's actually way better. Going to Tribute using the effect of Dark Beckoning Beast to summon the Dark Summoning Beast. Dark Summoning Beast effect to summon the Haman from deck. Activate Fallen Paradise. And draw 2 cards. The reason for the season, baby. What does this guy do? Engrave again? You banish this card, add from deck to hand. I do not want to do that, actually. And this one allows us to discard a card. Well, you get special discard 1 card, special summon a fiend monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. Okay, yeah. We're just good on that. Just good on that. Just a big bungus in defense mode. That's like pretty good. It can't be targeted thanks to Fallen Paradise. Or destroyed. It's just oh yeah, cannot target, cannot be destroyed. Well, you know. Well, you know. Well. Well. No! Come on! Don't tell me we're making Cyber Dragon Infinity. Oh no, we're actually doing Galaxy Eyes. Oh, okay. Sure. Alright. I'm not as upset anymore. On Duel Links, I would be. If I was running into Photon on Duel Links, I'd be very mad because they're always role players. They're just really bad. Can you tell that the only reason I decided to build this deck is because I have a Royal Rare Raphael? Alright, that's level 8. Cool. That's pretty cool. Now what are you going to do with a 5 and an 8? I don't know anything about Galaxy Eyes. Is there something they can do with a 5 and an 8? They could tribute them both for Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. That doesn't seem very good, though. Watch some Link summoned into Verte. Isn't Verte banned? No, they're making the Photon Dragon. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. Go battle, not go battle. Sure. Okay. What is going on? All right, Spirit Gates. Dark Beckoning Beast. Dark Beckoning Beast. Effect. We're gonna grab Fallen Paradise so they can't target us because they target. Yes. Galaxy has Photon Dragon targets. Then we're going to... Ooh. That does prevent us from attacking, though. That's probably fine. We could probably get a turn off. Alright, Raviel number 2. It can attack, so we're going to put it in defense. Yeah, I think they were thinking about using the banish effect, but they didn't realize that the banish effect would also banish the photon. All right, let's draw some cards. I love drawing cards. Those are pretty sick. This will set those and pass. We can't attack, like I said, so yeah. I think that's it for now. So they can't attack our Thunder King. They thought the banish only hit Ixies. No, it hits everything. It just has an extra effect if it hits an Ixies. Oh shit. I wonder if they've read Haman. Have they read Haman? Let's find out. Battle phase. Maybe they haven't. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah? It targets. It targets Dingus. This is truly the best Galaxy Ice player I've ever met. Do we have? We do not have. Well, let's try drawing some cards first. Oh, there it is. That's exactly what I wanted. Don't even need the Pot of Desires. Raviel. Ravioli. Give me the Formioli. And Chaos Summoning Beast does not prevent us from going to battle. I think let's just go to battle. Bonk. Bonk. Take 1,000. And bonk. Alright, main 2. We could... Oh. That was a good game. We ranked up! Oh, look at how happy he is. Gustav Max for the OTK. If only I was playing an extra deck in this deck. I am not even doing that. Because this deck was made for when... it was made to go into any of the special event stuff where you don't... You have like restrictions on your extra deck. It's like... This deck is literally made just to grind. Fuck it, we'll play another one. I'm having fun. It's Halloween. I'm gonna live a little. Play some more awful games with this awful deck. I think we actually do go first in this deck. Mainly because we can't handle in the gate. Alright, have a nice night, Sarge. Happy day after Halloween. True. It's Halloween until I say it's not. Base deck, yeah. Okay, this is why we have the Pot of Desires. Okay, Raphael's gone, that's bad. Everything else is fine though. So we got the thing we needed. So that's pretty good. We already have Fallen Paradise. So maybe we shouldn't waste our Chaos Summoning Beasts. I don't know. No, we'll just do a Chaos Summoning Beast. That's just simpler. I don't know. That's like a tough one. Maybe I should have gone the other one. Because it doesn't seem like they have a negate at all. Let's draw some cards. I love drawing cards. This deck is so funny. Let's just go ahead and get the other Fallen Paradise. Fuck it. Get it out of the deck. Thank you. I don't want to draw it. Alright, we can end on that. We have the Solemn Judgment even. Your Feather Duster won't stop me. Unless you have Lightning Storm to follow it up. Pardon? Yeah, go ahead. Do I let that go through? Nah. I don't know what you're searching, but I don't want you to search it. Yeah, if they're trying to do the FTK, we do have the Solemn Judgment, so... Or Ash Blossom does it. Either way. Oh. It's a lot of back row. Surely they're not playing the FTK if they're having that much back row. What is going on? Okay. I guess we can activate another one. It's going to clog up our zones a little bit, but one more won't hurt. Gonna grab that Dark Beckoning Beast. Gonna summon it. Yeah, you got something for this? Didn't think so. Oh, if they're doing Gem Knight stuff, Awakening of the Sacred Beast would actually be very funny. We would just have a 0 attack guy sitting there, though. Fuck it, I'm getting it. I think this is way funnier. Is this a hard once per turn? Yes, it is. Just making sure. Okay, not gonna do Pot of Desires. Oh, I shouldn't have set. I have a bad Duel Links. Duel Links has given me a bad habit of setting cards before attacking. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You gonna target a monster on my side of the field? Yeah, go ahead. I fucking love Fallen Paradise. Fallen Paradise, more like fallen literacy rates. Am I right? Let me activate. Call the Haunted. Alright, we're gonna... Awakening. When it's normal summoned, you get the effect? Yeah, sure, go ahead and special summon it. I don't mind. I don't need to effect Veiler it. Creature swap! Creature swap! Fuck off! Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. What the hell? It doesn't target. If you play a second one, it's not a once per turn. If they play a second one, I'm going to lose it. Okay, good. Wow. Another pot. I don't even want to check their deck list. Yeah, I gotta check the deck. Does this work when it's special summoned? No, it only works when it's normal summoned. That is unfortunate. That's fine. Let's just fall in paradise real quick. Easy as. Just easy as. Okay, let's get the Dark Summoning Beast. I'm gonna tribute Haman. Alright, Key, have a nice night. No. Okay, we tribute that. Okay, if I get Uriah, it's not gonna have any attack points. But it is funny, so we're gonna do it. Activate the effect. Brilliant Spark. Gem Knight Alexandrite? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, add that to your hand. Unfortunately we can't attack. What if we what if we scare them into thinking we're going to attack? Ooh. Ooh. Alright. We'll pass. Oh yeah, we gotta discard. We're getting rid of that. We're not playing that at all. We will deck out. We're already on our way. There's simply too much advantage here. Please, Fusion Summon. I want to see your face when you can't activate your monster effect. Okay. Sure. Gem Knight Amber. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't you be playing Gem Knight Amber? It's only the best card in the game. They're going to attack over Uriah. Alright. That's fine. So this is it then. This is all they're doing. This is all they can do. Cool. Alright. I guess it's time to start like attacking. Sure, Maxi. Yeah. Okay, let's just go battle. I don't even want to draw anymore. Bam. Take some damage. Yeah, you go ahead and activate that effect. I can take a burn damage. I take 16 burn damage. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hey, how about you summon a monster? Sure. Do what you want. Pot of Desires? I am very confused as to what they're doing. Like, what's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. Well, I think that wins the game. Contract? Or wait, off opening, not contract. Wrong deck. We'll grab Haman. We'll just make a second Haman because there's no rule saying we can't. Go battle. You'll take the burn damage. And it will go battle, and you'll take the burn damage. There we go. That's Sacred Beast, baby. The best deck. If I had done that earlier, it would have been over soon. But Uriah was too funny to pass up. How many gems do we get? How many? Give me the gems. How many gems? Gems. Oh, not enough. We're running out of time to finish this. God, I hate that everything is Fortnite now. Like, why does Yu-Gi-Oh have to be Fortnite? I fucking hate it. Every goddamn thing is Fortnite, and I just wish things weren't Fortnite. Is that so much to ask? Alright, I think I'm done though. Had a wonderful Halloween with all of you. I hope you did too. Let's head over to chatting and wrap things up. Oh boy, what a stream, what a stream. I hope you had fun, everyone. Welcome to everyone who is new here. I hope you continue to stick with us. It has been lovely having you. Do you want to watch a replay? Yeah, send me a replay. Fuck yeah. We can do that real quick. Let's head back on over. All right. Let's see. How do we find these? I haven't actually used this feature before. How do we find them? Is it where do we go? Where go? Is it in here? No, I don't think it is. Friends at the top right. Okay, so it was in the friends section. Okay. 891. Oh, top right. Duh. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm very tired. I've had a long day today. It is I woke up, let's see here. I went to bed at like 3:30 a.m., which you'll find is normal for me. I normally go to bed at 3 a.m. And then I woke up at 9 a.m., which is not normal for me. It's because I had school. Replay, and it's the top one you said? Right there? All right, let's take a look. All right. We got never in my life white gaming playing Steve RT the whoa, Dino Rabbit into Axe Raider, Temple of the Kings, Trap Trick, Chain Material, Fusion Gate with the red skull bird in hand. Wow. Carbonala Warrior using materials from deck thanks to chain material. Second Carbonala Warrior thanks to chain material. I didn't realize chain material let you just Fusion Gate forever. What the fuck? Wait. Oh my god. Why is this card legal? This is so funny. Let's just keep going, yeah. Thousand Dragon. Wow. How many resets does it take? Big Curry Box! Are we making Tomahawk? Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah! Let's go! Union Carrier, yeah? Yeah. We're doing Tomahawk things. We're making the fucking Red Skullbird, yeah, Crimson Sunbird. I used to play this all the time in Duel Links. And we're gonna make the fucking Bird of Sovereignty off of that. Oh my god. And we're making Magic-y bullshit too. We're making Barone. And then we're gonna attach that to Barone. And we're making DPE too, why not? Yeah. Please tell me we have the fucking Dragoon in here too. Oh, okay, no Dragoon. Oh yeah, we have to have room for the Apex Avion, that's true. That's true. What could your opponent possibly be thinking in this moment? Set pass. Oh yeah, Dragoon is banned in Master Duel. That's extremely funny. Cup of Ace? You're playing Cup of Ace? Wow. This deck is insane. This is not a deck, this is like a well-built machine. Fusion Gate is such a funny card. Oh my god. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. Alright, now we're gonna wrap up. Cup of Aces for consistency. True. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a great time. I did as well. Exclamation point socials in chat. That's where you'll find me in all the places I roam. You'll find my card. It's like a website. It has links to all the other websites I'm on. You'll find my Twitter where I post funny ha-has. You'll find my Facebook where I post when I'm going live. You'll find my YouTube where you can find all my VODs, including this one, and all the other videos I make, like music videos of the music I make, and deck profiles for Yu-Gi-Oh! And deck profiles for Master Duel, and deck profiles for Duel Links. I also do Let's Plays and stuff like that. I do all sorts of stuff over there. Go check it out. You'll also find my Patreon in the card where you can contribute to it on a monthly basis. You can also find my tip link where you can give a one-time tip. We're going to be keeping this tip counter up here for the foreseeable future as I work towards my new model. It is going to be very similar to this one, so if you like this model, do not be afraid. It is not exactly going away. I also have a Throne wish list where you can get me a gift if you like, and I also have a TCG Player affiliate link where you can buy any single sealed product or accessories that you need, all while supporting the channel at the same time. But if you cannot afford to do so, please do not. I'll be fine, I promise. You can also join my Discord. I meant to mention this while MBT was on, but I do run Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments on occasion with a custom ban list. It is a more extreme ban list rather than a less extreme ban list. It is called Little League format. That's what I call it, because the idea is you play with the Little Leaguers. I have not run it in a little bit, but once my master's degree is a little cooled down, maybe we'll run another tournament. Thank you, Sabrina. And Haru also, my partner Haru is also a owner of the Discord, and she runs watch parties. So you can go and watch some cool anime with her, and that's really fun. And yeah, we just hang out there. It's a cool place. Join the Discord. I'm going to send you over to MBT. I figure I might as well send you on back there since he sent you over here, you know? So yeah, I'm going to send you over to MBT for the raid. And it's been great. Thank you all so much for joining me. And thank you all for giving me a chance. I really appreciate it. And big thanks to MBT for joining me, of course. I was not expecting a reply, especially not in the foreseeable future. But I'm very grateful I got one. When you get over to MBT's stream, be kind and courteous. That's all I ask, as ever. And with that, I guess I should tell you what I'm doing in the coming week. Friday is going to be Dragon Quest on Snippet's channel, I think. And also at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Friday nights, baby. My girlfriend and I are going to be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses some more. So that's 10 p.m. on Friday Eastern Time. And then 10 p.m. on Sunday Eastern Time, we're going to be doing some intermission, probably Duel Links maybe? Since we played Master Duel today. Yeah, we'll do some Duel Links, you know? Be fun. Could be fun. Yeah, that's 10 p.m. on Sunday. And then, you know, after that, we're going to be doing Pokemon every Sunday. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, with that, I bid you farewell. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Night, everyone. Bye.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.